So, as you mentioned, we have been really a big part of the custom motorcycle culture for a while, and it's something we're continuing to push the envelope on. We got some great new programs coming out next week at our winter dealer meeting around just about that customization, and it's really about making that personal statement with your motorcycle. And you can really see when you look at all these bikes out here in this custom show, you can really see a piece of that builder, of that customer, of that rider in that motorcycle. So it's great to see, and we're really just happy to be able to enable that with these motorcycles and with everything we do. It's such a big part of our culture, and I've been fortunate enough to be part of our custom vehicle operations division. Now I'm in product planning, and we really look at what's going on in the streets, and we want to bring that back in and enable more of that in the future. So thank you all for bringing your motorcycles out. I know it's not easy to do in this weather and in whatever circumstances you got, but it's been great to see them, and we really appreciate it. So with that, we'll get to the rest of the awards.
Thanks, Greg. Go on, stay up here. We'll hand out these awards. Eric, you may not want to go anywhere because the second place or runner-up is the number 25 bike you built that owned by Gary Edwards on the 07 Fat Boy. So it pays to work hard. He's gotten 3 awards here so far today. This is an 07 Fat Boy with the paint actually by Tribal Iron. Had a lot of diamond plate covers to match the diamond plate graphic, hand-tooled seat, and spiral wires to match the springs in the Springer. This is Bob Kay from the Ultimate Builder Custom Bike Show here in New York City, and I have with me Eric from Tribal Iron Choppers. And before we talk to Eric a little bit, I got to let you know that Eric called me probably 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago. He had been a previous, had a display at the International Motorcycle Show, had a lot of nice bikes. I heard about them, and he wanted to get his bikes into the show and really kind of show what the abilities and the diversity of Tribal Iron Choppers. So I said, yeah, man, come on over, we'll do something, we'll get it in. Well, he totally blew me away. He actually brought 7 bikes to the show, entered all 3 classes. I mean, that kind of support of our first year at the Ultimate Builder. He didn't really know what was going on, had a little faith and trust in what we were doing here, heard about it from some of the other shows. So Eric, I just first off want to thank you very much for your support and the big effort. And tell me a little bit about, I know you had that bike that won People's Choice, you had a crowd all weekend. Tell me a little bit about the New York City crowd and how they were.
Well, New York is always its own breed. First off, you guys did an amazing job putting the show on, very organized. Probably one of the best shows I've done. I'll definitely do it again in the future. Give you props on that. As far as the New York crowd, it's busy. It's always the most packed indoor show we do all year round. Always a lot of interest. People seem to notice a lot more of the detail in this area. They tend to notice things, small details on the bike that other areas never pick up on. And it's always a lot of fun. A lot of kids coming out. We take pictures with the kids on the bike and kind of get them involved a little bit too.
Well, I know you already said that you'd probably do some more shows in the future, and we have them all over the country. What's unique I saw about Tribal Iron Choppers is the diversity within your shop. Most shops or builders will kind of focus on one style. You actually were able to enter all 3 classes and had competitive entries in the Performance Custom, the Modified Harley, and the Freestyle class. So is this something that you've always done, had this kind of diversity, or how did that develop?
Yeah, to be honest, that's kind of our thing. We don't really get stuck into doing one style or one type of bike. We get bored real easy, so we try to make sure every bike we do is different. We've never built 2 bikes the same. Certain people will fall in love with a certain bike and want us to build something just like it, and we won't do it. We'll change up enough stuff where both owners of both bikes will be happy. But yeah, we do everything. We do modified metric bikes, we do cafe racers, bobbers, choppers, pro street, steam bikes. When people walk through our shop, they often think we sell 20 other people's bikes in our shop. They can't believe we've built all those different types of bikes. So you're right on picking that up, yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Eric. Again, we really appreciate your effort to help make our first show in New York City a success, and we hope to see you again.
Thank you.
Thank you.